So yesterday, the end of the day, literally the very end of the day, the Bobcat started pissing hydraulic fluid everywhere. Chipper trucks weren't dumped. Things weren't set up for today, and it pissed me off. You know, there's one thing that I do as a business owner. I don't procrastinate. My success has come from when there's times you're inconvenienced and you want to be in the comfort of your own home. Well, guess what? You just got to get up and do what you got to do sometime. I don't care anybody that wants to be successful that runs a business. If you're not freaking just hustling, grinding it out, doing what you got to do, you're never going to freaking be where you want to be. All right? I worked all day yesterday, came here, made sure the Bobcat was fixed, chipper trucks were dumped, everything set up. I didn't get home till freaking 9 o'clock last night. I don't give a That's what I freaking do, okay? That's why I have what I have. So all the freaking people that are watching this and that work for me, all right, you're never gonna get to where you wanna be by the comfort of your couch. That makes you fat and lazy, all right? You know what makes you freaking money and getting out there and enjoying life? Grinding it out when you need to. Take the good with the bad. I see it all the time. That's why I freaking love, you know, different guys that work for me so much, because they've been by my side since day one, and there's not a thing I won't do for them. I'll take a freaking bullet for them. Those guys were here last night. Come here, Alberto. 8:30 last night. My man Alberto right here, okay, helping me dump trucks, helping me get the chipper, helping me fix the Bobcat.
Where's the lesson? The truck stuff?
Yep. So the 21-inch chipper, our 21, went down again. So we had to get another chipper to run our 2 crews today. Truck got freaking stuck. We were out till 9 o'clock. Well, you know what? I don't give a That's why I make money. He was there last night till 9 o'clock at night. I'm freaking amped up right now because everybody's like, oh, I want to make more money. I want to crush it. I want to crush it. But not everybody wants to do what they got to do to crush it.
Well,
guess what? I've been crushing it for freaking 20 years, okay? And the people that aren't, keep sitting on your couch. Morning. They just had to go do a kick at a bench tree.
Oh yeah, just I caught wind of that.
Ben gave you a really good compliment yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah, me and him were at a job. I wanted him to go see his job first because it's pretty sketchy. Pine tree struck by lightning. And I just wanted to get eyes on it before he showed up. But we were like hanging out bullshit. And he's just like, you know, Matt, I've been doing this a long time. He goes, almost every climber I've ever worked with scares the shit out of me. He goes, Seth is one of the only guys that I've seen climb that doesn't scare me at all. And he goes, he's good, but he's also really smart.
It's awesome. That means a lot coming from him.
So take that, YouTube.
22 years, he's good at it.
I go to him, I go, you know, Ben, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty impressed with just your knowledge in terms of the tree care stuff. I go, I know quite a bit. I said, probably actually know more than me. He goes, yeah, that's because I've worked next to a master arborist for 15 years.
Yeah, he has.
You know,
he's got him on speed dial.
Yeah,
call him up, and so yeah, that's nice to hear.
Yeah,
he's a good one. He's a good addition.
Yeah, big time.
Sure.
She's got a good attitude.
He does. He's a hard worker too.
Yeah. No, keep crushing it.
All right, sir.
I'm gonna come to the job right now, and I'll show you. You got paint?
Yeah.
All right.
I have.
It's 25 by 25, but I'll meet you there right now, and we'll go over everything because there's a seating wall of columns too, with low voltage lighting in the stairs, the wall, and the column. The other thing is too, there's an electrical outlet, so we got to run the conduit for Chris. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be there shortly. Yeah, so we're going 25 by 25, Andrew. 25 by 25. And then there's a seating wall in this corner. Column. Yep.
I think so. It needed 2 steps.
Okay.
It's 2 steps.
Yep. There's low voltage lighting in the steps.
Okay.
Low voltage lighting in the wall and columns, and then there's going to be an outlet.
The outlet was
in the wall.
Oh.
The seating wall or the column, one or the whatever. Here, let's take a quick measurement.
Okay.
Let me see the paint. 23. It's gonna come out like that.
Okay.
But this, we're gonna take these
Yeah, we need
out
to take out.
and then do the matrix window wells.
Oh, the window one.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do the same thing over there. The patio could just curve around the window
Yeah,
well
the window one.
in there. But you're only going 20. That's
20.
23, and then 25. The columns in the wall sit outside the patio.
Outside. Okay.
So what we'll have to do is just come around out 25 that way. And then the walkway, have the walkway connected up to the edging.
Oh, the
Right,
edging.
yeah, right here. So the walkway can go like this and then connect into there.
Connected there.
Let me know if you need anything, all right?
Okay. No.
As you guys can see, I was pretty amped up earlier. And I got good reason. You know, I understand the value that comes out of hard work. And when you work hard, everybody in the company benefits and prospers. And when I see things like last night, I don't care that I worked late. You know, I worked till 9 o'clock. I was up at 4 a.m., went to the gym this morning, and I'm work ready to go. That's just the attitude you got to have when you're in a blue collar business, you know? I just want everybody to play their part. It's not a lot to ask. We're at a job over in Glenmont, New York. This is one of the big jobs Chris's team's going to be starting off with: swimming pool, patio, fire pit, seating wall, lighting, landscape, fence, the whole nine. The permit application for swimming pools in the town of Bethlehem is like over the top, pretty hard. So we actually hire an engineer to do the permitting for us. So I got to meet him here, go over everything. We got 2 tree crews going today. We got Ben's crew and then Seth's crew. We'll go check them out as soon as we're out of here. So let me ask you something. So you do residential surveying, right?
Oh yeah. And
Okay.
commercial.
That's beautiful because I worked with Charles Height for years.
Okay.
And he actually just passed
Oh, I
away,
know.
which is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
And I had a good relationship with Charles because I deal with a lot of things that need surveying. So
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Yeah,
I'm definitely looking forward to,
Yeah, I'll give you a couple
building a
cards.
relationship,
Yeah,
you know, with
yeah.
somebody new.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I guess you lead the way. Tell me
All
what
right,
you need
let
to
me
know.
grab my wheel.
We'll go from there. This is somebody new that we're working with. Someone that we worked with for years. He's a great man. Passed away. Really sad. I guess that's life. We did that job over there 3 years ago, I think it was. Liza keeps telling me to get him a new lens so he could zoom in. So I guess this is going to be a good reason why I got to get it. It's nice patio. It was like 800 square feet, outdoor kitchen, a lot of lighting. Came out really nice. You just need the pool, right? Do you need the patio and stuff that's going in? Or the like?
You gave me this,
All right,
right?
perfect. Yep. Yeah, that's it.
And then I already plotted it.
Okay, that's awesome. See, Carla, my wife Carla, she's on top of it.
So yeah, so I took that, taking your dimensions there
Yeah.
and kind of plotted it. You actually had the house on here,
Mhm.
and we just plotted it exactly how you had it. We
Yep.
put the filter on that side.
Okay.
So these are things when I come out here, I like to understand from you or the homeowner, where things like that need to go.
Absolutely.
But it looks like you've already talked to these guys, and
Yep.
this is the orientation and
Yep.
everything. So
For sure.
you did have to work for me.
Yeah. This is how all our projects will have stuff like that.
All right, I like that.
So-
yeah, in Bethlehem, right? They've had like the steep slope setback.
Right.
So like with the slopes coming up, when we did our subdivision, this is your safe slope setback.
Yeah.
They don't like any pool or grading within that area.
Okay.
So luckily, the way we have enough backyard here, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
If we needed to grade or the pool went over the setback line,
Yeah.
then you'd have to get a geotechnical engineer. to
Yeah. They
do
got
a
a
boring,
drill. Yeah.
10 grand later,
Yeah.
it's like,
It's insane.
yeah.
We're going to take this as our elevation. We'd probably be an inch or two above this by the time we get
Right.
down.
So you got a window well there or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. So we'll put in
one of those window wells.
Yeah, we'll do it out of stone, like
Okay.
nice. That
Yeah, yeah.
matches everything. But I would say at we're only going to be a couple inches or so above here.
This
we want
grade,
this
yeah.
grade,
Okay.
and then obviously when we start to go downhill, we're going to have to grade it and stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I did not shoot elevations or anything like that,
Okay.
but we got plenty to work with, to
Yeah.
soften it out.
Right. Yeah, and it's not an issue tying into the neighbors,
Nope.
Yeah, so. All right.
All right.
And then what about fencing?
The fencing we're doing is the black aluminum.
Yeah.
The 54 inch. Yeah.
You'll
All
probably start at
pull
this
up.
corner.
Oh, yeah. So it's coming.
Oh, was that iron?
It should be. Yeah, it's basically coming right off of here, down there.
Oh, okay. It's
and
hugging
then,
tight.
Like,
Oh,
back
right around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that
got
black
it.
line is basically it.
Okay.
So we're over here in Guilderland. We're on Ben's job. We had a pine tree that was struck by lightning. We don't know when, but it wasn't safe to climb. So we had Jason come in real early this morning. Ben topped it out to where he could reach it with the bucket truck. And then there's a pine that came down during storm damage. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up. So when this pine came down, it took out the primaries, the communication lines, and went in the neighbor's swimming pool. Excessive damage. So we're gonna get this down that's barely being held on. And then this pine here is coming down. Like I said, we came with the crane, we topped it out. Not safe enough to climb. We're gonna get the bucket in here. Ben's just gonna chuck it down, get it all done and cleaned up. Jason and them are at another job. Isaac will head over there. Andrew's got the hardscape job going. I mean, we're almost in full swing. Once we're in full swing, we'll have another hardscape crew going, our landscape maintenance crew going, and Alberto's crew, who kind of does a little bit of everything. There's a lot more to see, but we're gearing up. Keep watching and subscribe to the channel.
I'm ready to go to work, bro. Dude, this guy had 600 milligrams of caffeine in a shot yesterday.
Little 6 millis?
Yeah. He said, I want to feel itchy.
Did you feel itchy?
Yeah, dude. I wanted to feel my heart pounding, dude.
How you doing?
I felt good.
Yeah.
And now I'm on
Good day
400
today?
this morning. Yeah. I'm ready to go, dude.
Hey, baby.
Come prepared.
All right.
So what do we need for down there then?
Top handles.
We're just gonna throw Ryan in there with a top handle, let him go crazy.
And that sumac past bush thing over there?
I was thinking, do we want to kill Ryan or kind of just all bang it out?
He volunteered to get killed.
Yeah, dude. All right.
He's got his pockets are loaded up with 5-hour energies right
run
now.
right down the hill, just jump right into the prickle bushes.
I told him we're
Go
gonna
right to
toss
battle
him
with
down
it.
there.
Dude, I like this
Ready
guy.
to go.
All right. Start cutting shit.
We've been amping him up on the whole ride. Gonna show those sumac who's boss.
These three are the crane trees, and that's it for crane.
That's right.
We got that little patch on the first hill. We got to cut down.
Cut my thumb.
Damn.
Yeah, with a cutting wheel. I was going like this, and I'm like, this is not a good place to be. I should probably wear gloves. Thought about something else. Right across. Could see the bone and everything. I was like,
No
oh,
way.
oh yeah.
Did you just glue it together?
No, I just electrical taped it, and that's why it's black. What an inconvenience. I was pissed. I had so much shit to do. I was just like, and of course the electrical tape
Dude,
is
you
cold.
just about almost cut it off.
Yeah.
No. You could, you 100% could see the bone though. I was like,
both sides. I got that one.
yeah.
Both
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
a good one too.
That was a good one.
Fucking got to get rid of these things. They're always in the way.
Got to cut this one right off.
You ever seen the size of Jose thumbs?
Let me see your
Dude,
thumbs. So they go like this.
Dude, they're fucking huge.
Look at them things. Meat sausages. No, they're awesome. Oh, that's for Record Heart. Yeah. We should give them. What's the thing where they stick their thumb in it?
It's all big one thing. Some monkey.
Why is it? Look at the size of that thing. Let me see it.
Some monkey.
Watermelon. When they stick their thumb through the watermelon, I bet you he could probably do it.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I really didn't.
You know exactly where I was going with that. Yeah. All right, do you know where the keys are to crane?
Yeah, they should be in my truck.
Saturday. We're moving all the blocks from our shop to the new location. There's a lot to move, but I got like 5 or 6 trucks going right now. I think we'll get it done today, but there's always something to do. Guys busted their ass all week, and Saturday we're back at it, getting done. This is peak season. We're getting into peak season, so we got to get this done like now, relocating so it doesn't interfere with making money. Peace out. So here we are, the start of a new work week. My freaking work car / estimate car got in it this morning and it was in limp mode. So Ivan had to get that right to the shop, figure out what's going on with that. At the same time, he's servicing my work truck. So I'm having to drive around in my personal car for work today because I sure as hell didn't want to drive around in a dump truck all day doing appointments and checking on guys. Tree guys are doing kind of a non-exciting job. It's literally notching and dropping a bunch of trees. So Lysick's gonna be with me today. We got some appointments. Check on Dominic, he's hauling chips. Check on Andrew on his job. Check on Quinn. Show you guys a little bit of day to day. We are beyond the point of being busy. We are so busy right now. The weather's been pretty good. The rest of my guys don't get in from Mexico till like the first week of April. That's the only thing that's holding us back right now from really ramping up with all the crews and stuff like that. But once we do that, I know I've said it a million times. You guys will really get a full scale of what we're all about. We got all the blocks moved at our new location, which I did not think would happen in a day, but I think it was 40 truckloads all together, Mafia blocks. So that's all done. We'll show you guys what all the bins look like. They're going to be, all the materials going to start coming in today to get those filled up. And then we're just waiting on our temporary shop. Once the temporary shop comes in, we'll get that installed. And then that's when we'll really ramp up moving and running out of the new location 100%. As always, subscribe to the channel, give us feedback, tell what you think, and we'll keep making videos. We're at the yard right now. Dominic's back to work. We never really talked about it. Dominic was out of work for 2.5 weeks. He cut his leg open really bad on the track of the dozer. Had to get 24 stitches, but he's back, thank God. Dominic's one of our really good employees, but our chip pile has gotten absolutely massive. So thank God he's back. He's gonna be hauling chips all week. Isaac will show you guys just a glance of this chip pile. And I don't know if you watched the video last time we showed it, but it's probably double the size. As you can see, got Dominic in the loader, loading chips. He'll average 5 loads a day, at least, and he'll be doing it's the whole week. So we'll get 25 plus loads in this week, make some room back here. And then now I'll show you guys the bins are all set up and everything. Well, as you guys can see, we got all the bins all set up, all the aggregates and topsoils and sand and mulch and all that stuff. It's gonna start coming in today. Eventually, I'm gonna blacktop basically the whole strip in front of all of the bins and inside the bins. Over there, that's where the black and brown mulch bin is. I also got a guy coming in Wednesday, and this is gonna tell you guys just how anal I am when it comes to things being uniform, looking nice, professional, as I'm painting all the Connex boxes black so everything's uniform and it matches our main building. So that's supposed to be done on Wednesday of this week. And then this side of the yard where we're gonna be staging all the trucks, trailers, equipment, the temporary shop, and eventually the permanent shop, still kind of messed up, but we're getting it all set up. Just a lot to do still. It's not the best time of year to be doing it, but we're getting it done. Chris is running electrical and lighting to all the Connex boxes. Not only is the Connex boxes, obviously they're being used as the back part of all the bins, but I don't want the clutter of the tree guys and the landscape guys and the hardscape guys to be in the shop. It's gonna help keep the shop neater and clean. It's gonna help to where tree guys aren't touching landscape guys stuff and they're bickering and all that crap, and I gotta deal with it. So the tree guys have their own Connex box, the hardscape guys have their own Connex box, and the landscape guys have their own Connex box. And they're gonna be all decked out with shelving and brackets and lighting. It's gonna look real good. We gotta pour concrete pads for our fuel tanks. We got to be out of the shop now by May 1st, so this will all come together. We'll keep you guys posted on how it's coming along. Need help?
Just released it. I mean, it was in there, but now, see what I mean?
Did it pressurize?
I thought
Yeah.
wiggle them all around.
This one, right?
I think so. That's the thing. I don't know.
Oh, motherfucker.
I
Yep.
don't know if it's that one or this one.
I think.
I mean, they're both the same.
No, I
They're from the same line.
think it is. Yep. You want to jump in and move it around? I'll try to put it on. I'm sure you guys know on these skid steers, you got to deneutralize the systems, take the pressure off, but it doesn't always. Is this the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the new one for whatever reason. It's a freaking pain in the. Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, this is the one that Alberto and Ivan had a really hard time getting it on. I gotta be in Schenectady, Chris.
All right.
If you need me to get Ivan here, let me know, all right?
Will do.
We're over here at Andrew's job. Things are coming along pretty good. We haven't, really fully 100% kicked off the season in terms of like our manpower. Andrew's brother gets here, Jerry gets here. First week of April, when that gets done, you'll see just kind of how fast the guys move on our hardscape projects with still keeping the quality of work top notch. But I just kind of want to show you guys our hardscape work. We use a crushed 2 stone for our sub base. Hands down, one of the most important part of any hardscape project is the woven stabilization fabric. So what's super important, obviously, it's put down first, but we loop it up the sides as well, because when you don't loop it up the sides, your pavers and stuff like that can still push out over time. So it's literally one of the most important part of any retaining wall, patio, whatever, making sure your fabric's down. It prevents the stone from settling into the soil over time. That is huge. Is On our retaining walls, our columns, our stairs, outdoor kitchens, basically anything that we build that we're building block off of, we pour concrete pads. So in other words, like we pour footing on top of our stone base. Our base, we typically go down depending on the soil and how we're able to control the water, because we want to make sure all the water drains away from our structure very, quickly, evenly, because that's the one thing that could ruin. I don't care how well you built things. If you don't control the water, it's going to screw it up. So we go down anywhere from 12 to 15 inches with our stone base plus the 4-inch concrete pad. The reason why we do that is because the weight of the block, even on seating walls and stuff like that, it really adds up in terms of the weight. And our stone base could probably hold the weight without things shifting or moving, but we're overkill. Everything we do is overkill. Not to mention pouring the concrete pads, you're going to lay the block significantly faster. When you're laying it with stone dust, you're hammering every block, leveling every block. This will be perfectly level. Guys will screed the concrete out. When it's done, they'll broom it off or, brush the concrete, all the dust and stuff off. There may be a little bit of grinding here and there, but for the most part, boom, they could just literally lay the blocks right down and it's ready to go. On our columns, anything that we do that is over a 4-foot column, we pour a sonal tube as well, a 4-foot sonal tube. This is how we build every job. On our big retaining wall jobs, we don't always pour a concrete pad to build the wall off of. Sometimes you do, it just depends on the job. But all of our seating walls, all of our stairs, all of our outdoor kitchens, all of our columns, all get concrete pads poured with them. It is worth it. I've been doing this a long time, and literally your structure will never shift. It will never move an inch. It will look perfect for years to come. Andrew, I think he'll pour concrete today. He's got a cure for 24 hours. We'll start laying pavers probably Wednesday or so. He'll be done with this job the beginning of next week, which is phenomenal with a small crew right now. And we'll keep you guys updated on the progress, how things are coming. We got to go over to a property, a new build that needs fence put up, landscaping, grading, hydro seeding. He's one of the few builders that I work with. I don't like working with builders that much because they just want you to come in and throw in a cheap, ugly landscape. And if I'm putting my name on it, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be beautiful. And Pat is one of the best builders around. He wants to do what's best for his customers and stuff like that. So we'll go over that property right now. Take a look. Over here at estimate for the builder I was telling you about, and it's grading all along the driveway, hydro seeding. They want a bunch of these down trees cleaned up in the wood line, landscape across the front, and then fencing in the back. If there's one thing that I'm not ashamed to say, all my landscapes look exactly the same, and the reason why is because I know what works, what doesn't work, what's low maintenance. So I use a lot of winter gem boxwoods, dwarf fountain grass, quickfire hydrangea, different types of spirea. We get in shaded areas like a lot of astilbe, coral bells. Very limited. And then in terms of like trees, Norway spruces, Serbian spruces, white spruces, those are like my main spruces that I'll use, and the evergreens. But I'm very selective because I've been maintaining landscapes for 20 years, and I just know what works in our area, but what also does well, like for maintaining over, the lifespan of the landscape. But so it's going across the front of the house, and I haven't been in the backyard yet. He actually built this as a spec home. Normally, Pat has a client that he builds for, but he built this house and he's just gonna sell it. So I'm gonna sneak inside when we're done. His codes to the garages are always usually the same, so we'll see if it is on this house, see if he's switched it up at all. But the whole back, you gotta add topsoil. Probably gonna have an irrigation system, hydroseed it, and then the fence that's going up. So let's go take a sneak peek inside Pat's house. One of my favorite things to do, honestly, is whenever Pat's building houses, I go in and check him out. I had so much fun when I built my house back in 2018. It was literally one of the funnest things I've ever done. And then I built another house that I built and GC'd the whole thing to sell it. And I had a blast doing that. It's honestly something I would love to do. Like build a house, do all the landscape, the hardscape, pool the whole nine and sell it. I do see something like that coming in the near future, but Pat always does the coats to every garage. So let's see if he's changed at all. Change your freaking codes, Pat. I can get in every house you've ever built. So this is what I'm talking about with Pat. Like normal builders, you would never get, you know, a full custom built in your mudroom. And this is like standard for him. I mean, he's the best builder around. Hopefully he doesn't watch this video because it's all going to go to his head because he's already a cocky peckerhead. So, what do we got here? Pantry, it looks like. Kitchen. There's a dining room, maybe. And living room over here. No fireplace, Pat. Ah. And look at this master bathroom. Pretty sweet. Closet right there. Walk-in closet. Let's go upstairs. Bedrooms here. Walk-in closet. Another bedroom with a walk-in. Full bath here. Bedroom with a closet. Another bedroom with a walk-in closet and a whole nother bathroom. 5-bedroom house. If anybody's interested, come to Del Mar, New York, so I could use this as leverage to make commission off Pat's sales. Nice job, Pat. So this right here, Dad, it's like Yorkshire, but it's
square.
It's square and it's the old school thin.
No, you
That
don't want
they-
the heavy duty. That
He
we,
doesn't because it's a repair. So he doesn't want it. I literally need one section and I need one pressure treated post with one federal cap.
where am I supposed to get that lattice from?
Kevin's gonna have to make it. He's gonna have to rip the cedar down to make it. It's just one section.
Yeah, but what are the dimensions on the squares?
So what I'm gonna do is like base it off the Hampton section, and then if we get it, I'll have them bring that section in.
Yeah,
So
do that.
so he could duplicate it.
Got it.
This one you could put under Clever Properties. It's 54-inch black aluminum pool code. It's for a pool enclosure, so everything is pool code. But we got 30 feet with a gate, 4-foot gate, another 30 feet, 4-foot gate, another 30 feet, 4-foot gate. Or I'm sorry, there's only two gates. There's no gate going. Ivan. All winter long, every video, Ivan. The kid's
Busting
literally
out the fruit. Dude,
obsessed with
I
it.
went over to the house to help him move. He had a box like this big just of fruit snacks.
How you guys doing? Again, snowplow with snacks
Ivan's got his fruit snacks.
all the time.
You guys know this guy. Oh.
I was like, dude,
That boy.
how much money do you spend on these things?
Complete conversations with himself.
Ivan's always talking to himself. You know they say they say you're not normal if you don't talk to yourself.
Yeah, but no, there's talking to yourself, and then there's having complete conversations.
Yeah, he does.
It's like he's talking to another person.
He probably is. He probably is.
Could be.
I wonder if Ivan had an imaginary friend Would he be Spanish, number one? And what would his name be? Quinn, what would it be? If he's Spanish,
I'm gonna say yes. He is Spanish, and his name is Papito.
No, I'm gonna say Hector.
Hector.
Yeah,
It's definitely Hector.
yeah, I agree with that.
So you gotta let us know, Ivan, when you watch this video, what's your imaginary friend?
Is this going in the
What's
video?
his ethnicity and his name?
Or do you already have one?
Or do you have one? What?
An imaginary friend that he talks to.
Well, that's what we're asking him, if he has one or not, and we want to know about him, like how old he is, where he was born,
Where's he staying?
where does he live.
Yeah.
If he's a man and they live together, Ivan, you got some explaining to do, buddy. Which it's cool. We're not judging, but
Did he
Papa's
do time?
huh?
Did he do time?
Yeah, was he in your cell? Was he your bunkmate?
Kevin,
Stop.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
you want to be a YouTube star this summer?
A YouTube star.
Yeah. Isaac started a YouTube channel on the company.
Did he? No kidding. YouTube, what's up?
That show. The steering coming back just in time, so
Right.
we don't smash into people.
Because Ivan thinks this is shot right here, right?
Okay, yeah, there's a chance of that. When he drained this whole system,
Yeah.
did he drain the whole system minus this?
I don't.
Or did he also
He
drain
said
this?
no. He said he just changed the power steering fluid.
Yeah. Well, all the fluid inside of here, if you change everything down here, but you don't empty out this container,
Yeah.
you're just diluting good stuff with stuff.
Right.
So all it is that filter sits inside here. So you take the second one off. It's too hot right now.
Don't worry about it.
And the stuff inside there, it looks like oil that should have been changed.
Yeah. Well, that's what
25 years ago.
That's what Ivan said when he changed it. It was pretty shot, and then he changed it. But maybe because it cycled through,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow morning we could make sure it's all flushed. And did it get any better changing the filter on it, or is it still the same?
For about 10 minutes.
All right. So then maybe because it mixed again with the oil or whatever.
Well, once the filter gets clogged back up again, it's gonna
Go
act
back
the same way.
All right.
So,
So that'll
yeah.
be a tomorrow morning thing.
that, and I can also get a hold of my friend to see if this is actually the same
Steering box.
steering box. Because if it's the same one as this, which
So tomorrow morning
It
we'll
might be.
drain this and we'll drain this again and clean the filter again. If it doesn't work, then we'll freaking get that steering box and put it on it.
yeah, if it's the same one, he only wants $200 for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Can't-
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, I'm gonna walk over. I'll grab you some shirts. The steering on the log truck is real heavy. Like it's not smooth. So we flushed the power steering fluid out of it last week, and then Ben cleaned the filter on it, and he just said it was better for like 10 minutes and went back to the same. So if there's any mechanics watching, give me and Ivan a pointer of what it is before I go spend a bunch of money on a steering box. Comment below.
Thanks for watching. YouTube thinks you'll love this video. Check it out.